What is going on, guys? I hope you're all doing well. Are your fingers limber? Are they all greased up? Are they ready to go? Because what I need you guys to do is leave me a comment down below letting me know what you think of this situation, especially if you actually don't play the Division 2 and you're not in this situation. You are the most important in this conversation because I want to know what you would do in this situation. Guys, if you're new here, I would really appreciate a sub. Also, if you reach any point in the video and you like what I have to say, or you like the conversation, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate that. And also, make sure you follow me on Twitter so you get notified whenever I go live on Twitch or whenever I post a new video. Alright, let's get into this conversation. So today I woke up and I decided, you know what, let me go ahead and take a look at YouTube. And there was a video I saw, and I'll leave a link down below, to a person who is primarily a Division 2 creator. And he was posting a video talking about Metacritic scores. And his video was showing Metacritic scores that were embarrassingly low, like really, really low. Especially for Tom Clancy's The Division 2 PC user scores. When I say really low, I'm talking about like in the sub ones, like 0.6. Now, I'm not sure if he filtered it by, I don't know, by like date. If you filter it by like the most recent reviews, right, you're obviously going to see really bad reviews. That's just the case. Absolutely. And that goes for any of these any of these consoles, right? If you go to PC, if you go to PC, if you go to PS4, or if you go to Xbox One, you'll see bad reviews right now because people are very upset that they got banned. And if you think that that's not the case, that's not the reason why they are review bombing this, because this is what it is. They're review bombing it. If you don't think that that's the case, just take a look at this, right? Okay, so I'm going to scroll down on the first page. I'm going to ask you to guess how many of these reviews are negative within the past, in this past page. 30 reviews within the past page. Or I'm sorry, there's 100 on this one page. Ready? Okay, that's for Xbox One. Now let's take a look at PC. So you see the problem here, right? For some reason, PC users are deciding that they want to be extremely vocal, which is fine, but the only problem is the way that they're being vocal is very toxic. Like it's not constructive, right? Okay, if you don't believe me, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the comments here, right? Now, I'm not going to look at every single comment here because then this video is just going to take forever. But what I do want to do is notice how every single one of these like large chunks of negative reviews start after March 29th. Around March 29th / March 30th. That's around this time, right? Look at this. Disgusting and disappointing operator, disappointing judgment, frustration rollback, fuck ass. What does that even mean? What? Okay, another one. A step ahead for 2 steps back. They made things worse every time they patched, eventually passed on their responsibility to the player. And if you look at a lot of these reviews, they have to do with bugs, they have to do with glitches, and they're all about don't play the game because, you know, they're just going to ban you or whatever. For example, don't play Division 2, Warlords of New York, 2019 to 2020, RIP, goodbye game. Now, that's another video that I want to make. People keep on saying, like, rest in peace Division, the Division is dead, blah, blah, blah. That is not the case. There are still a ton of people playing the game. I have no issues at all finding matches. Like, period. Like, I'm still playing the game pretty actively, and I have had no issues finding matches. Even for heroics, right? And heroics are like the minority of the people who are playing the game, right? Like, I'm still playing those, and I'm still finding people to play with. So, but if you go here and look at PC, you could obviously see that there's a lot more negative reviews. And if you take a look, let's go back one page. You'll be able to see on PC that we have this right here going all the way back to March 30th. You have a ton of negative reviews, and there's also some negative reviews even before then, like up until February, right? let's see what some people were saying before March 31st. Boring, repetitive, you just come to shoot 15 enemies and then, you know, this, that, and the other. Low quality game with tons of bugs and glitches. After the update, the patch you have noticed for hours. Please wait, installing update. Quality of game is very low, not recommending to buy it. Unplayable performance issue. I can't even run the game smoothly. Like, it seems to be like a mix of different things. PC users have always been very vocal about problems that they have with a particular game. I'm saying that because I'm a PC user, right? So I see it firsthand. But this is like, a lot of this stuff is just about how the game was is kind of buggy, and there's bullet sponge enemies and stuff like that. And then we start getting into the situation, right? If I scroll up a little bit, we get to March 31st. Don't play. Devs their own game. Maybe they've tried 1 year ago in story mode. Can't balance PvE. Can't balance PvP. Bugs, glitches, banning people. There it is. But not streamers. Without warrant for bug use, DPS, or XP. It's still there. Can't fix their game. Simply can't. Right? And if I were to go and I were to filter or find the word bug, you'll be able to see all the yellow here. That's them talking about the bug or bug or glitch. Let's see glitch on this page. Actually, it's not too bad on this page. Let's go over to this first page though, and let's see what's going on there. For some reason, Metacritic loads really slowly for me. So let's look up the word glitch. And there we go. Seems like every five or six comments have the word glitch. But now let's look at the word bug. Oh wow, that's like almost every comment. Now let's look for the word ban. Oh boy. Ban has something to do with bans. Ban. Like, there's so many comments just talking about the ban. And then there are also other comments. Obviously, there are some that in languages I can't read, but there are also other comments that are, you know, they're actually kind of decent. Like, they're actually talking about the game. But there are certain comments that are literally just giving the game a 0, but they're not really saying anything at all. Let me see if I can find one of those comments. So, well, here's one. Very, very negative. Wasting my life, wasting my life, wasting my life. Like, this person is obviously very upset that they got banned. There was one where this person posted this haiku, and I thought it was hilarious. I'm trying to find it. Okay, I found it. Okay, so here it is. This person decided to give like a little haiku, right? Or I don't know if it's a poem or what, but he decided to post, "Do you hear the people singing the songs of angry men and the music of the people who will not be slaves again? Where the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums. There's a life about to start when tomorrow comes." So, and this person gave it a 0. So, you could tell there are a lot of people here that are just posting because they're upset that they got banned or they're upset at the situation itself. And I do not think that that is fair at all. Now, I do agree that the way that they approached the situation is not right. They could have done, like, there could have been just better handling of the situation. Absolutely. And honestly, Massive has been very cautious about it too. I'm like, this is one of the first times that I have seen Massive do something like this at this scale. Like, they normally do not ban people like this. So it's very interesting to see how things have played out. Now, as I said, I'm not going to go through all of these comments because a lot of them are kind of either written really badly or they are just very, very negative. But what I am going to do is just leave this here. I'll leave a link down below letting you, read it for yourself, read the reviews for yourself. If you play the game and you feel like the game deserves a fair review, and I mean a real fair review, like give it a score that you would actually give the game, then do that. Not saying 0 because this game does not deserve a 0, but for me personally, what I think is it deserves like a 7. Or maybe like, yeah, somewhere between a 6 and an 8. Somewhere between there. Now, if you think differently, that's totally fine. If you think that it deserves a 5 because it's kind of mediocre and it doesn't fit your style or whatever, then fine, post that. But what I don't think is fair is people just giving it a flat-out 0 when it really doesn't deserve it, right? Yes, there are issues in the community. Yes, the devs made mistakes, but that doesn't mean the game deserves a 0 on Metacritic. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. What would you do in this situation? Would you also go out and review bomb? Are you part of this review bomb wave? Or would you actually be fair and would you give it an actual real review? Would you even give it a review at all? Are you that type of person to give reviews to games? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I would really appreciate hearing from you. And guys, that will be it for the video today. If you're new here, I would really appreciate a sub. Honestly, if you're reached this point in the video, you should definitely be subbed. Like, we post a lot of discussion videos here, so I think you'll fit right in if you reach the end of this video and you were able to sit through this and enjoy the conversation. If you did enjoy the video at any point, or if you enjoy this conversation, please go ahead and leave a like down below. That would really help me out. There's also the dislike button there too if you feel the opposite. And also make sure you're following me on Twitter, on Discord, or you join the Discord, and also on Twitch. All those links are down below. Guys, that will be it for this one. I'll see you in the next video.